Greetings, goths, punks, metalheads, herberts, herbetters, Martians and subterranean folk and cosmic groovers. How are you all doing? My name's John and this is the Health Anarchist channel. Well, today I'm out on one of my favourite walks up Wildbank, which is a hill near where I live. And today is St George's Day, patron saint of England, George who slew the dragon. So we're going to do a bit of a history hike today. So should we get going? Yeah! Well, I must say it's really windy here on this hill today, and I'm sure it's going to get even windier the higher up we go. But it's nice and dry, the weather. It's actually quite warm and sunny further down below me, but it's totally different up here. So I'll just give you a view of the terrain we're walking up. I've done quite a lot of this hill already, but it's a gradual climb up to the summit now. Now, if we look over there, you can see a Staley Bridge below us. And on the other side, the hills go on towards Glossop eventually. Now, there's a lot of ancient history in these hills, going back to hunter-gatherers in the Stone Age. They found a lot of the camps up here, and they found lots of flint tools that they used to make at these camps. They think they probably went up high up so they could see herds of deer and things like that they were hunting. And we've also got Bronze Age burial mounds up here. Now there's one that I've talked about a lot on the summit of this hill, which is mainly eroded, but there's supposed to be a second one near there, and I've looked for it, but I've never been successful so far. But last night I cross-referenced the locations of the two, the one that I know and the one that I've not found, on an Ordnance Survey map, and I overlaid that over a satellite map. I think I know where it is if the map's correct, so we'll have a look today. If I find it, I'll be really happy. Now, these Bronze Age burial mounds, they are quite mysterious. There was a lot of interest in them in Victorian times when Victorian gentlemen would go on the days off and they'd go and excavate them as a hobby. Unfortunately, they weren't that skilled in archaeology techniques, and they destroyed a lot of valuable stuff by mistake. And they was only interested in anything precious like shiny gold. Everything else like archaeological layers, you know, bone, textile, even flints, a lot of it was just discarded, sadly. So there was a lot of information that was lost. Now, what was actually in these burial mounds a lot of the time was mainly interred full skeletons or cremated remains in earthenware pots or jars, and occasionally they'd find a few flint tools with them. Now, very rarely they'd find like a Bronze Age item like a dagger or an axe head or some jade jewellery or some jet jewellery, but a lot of the time there was nothing spectacular what they were looking for, which was gold and shiny things. Now, at the time, luckily there were some archaeologists who were artists and had actually draw what they found, which gives us some record as to what was in these mounds. But historically, what was significant about these burial mounds was before the Bronze Age burial mounds, where it was often just one individual interned under a mound. Before that, it was like communal mounds where there was whole communities and families buried in a long barrow. And there was a change to the Bronze Age when it was just like the importance of the individual placed in their own mound, which it may have been, you know, it could have been some kind of priest or shaman or a tribal leader. So that was the difference. Also, when we think about the Victorians excavating these burial mounds, a lot of the stuff would have rotted away and it wouldn't have left a trace. Things like organic materials, cloth, fabric most of the time, wood. So there could have been a lot of stuff in these mounds which just didn't survive. Just getting a bit further up the hill now. Not far to go actually till I get to the summit. Just saw a hare cross ahead of us, way too fast. The wind's really strong now. I hope this mic is picking me up all right for you guys. So we're just coming up to the summit of Wildbank Hill now. This trig point actually marks the spot of a burial mound. It's a Bronze Age burial mound, much flattened now, but it's ancient. Thousands of years old. Crazy, isn't it? It's like a guardian watching over Staley Bridge and Tameside. I wonder if it was a chief or a priest or priestess or something like that. Right, I've just got off the very summit. I'm just underneath it. That wind was insane up there. I'm going to try and locate this second burial mound. According to the maps, it's not too far from here, so we'll have a look. Right, I've had a good look round the area and I think I've located it. This is the only significant raised mound in the area in like the coordinates of the map. It was a bit off on the map. Then again, the main burial mound was a bit off on the map coordinates. So this is it, I think. Just where you see this ground rise up, it's actually on the main track. So the main track cuts through this. What's ironic is I've been looking for this for ages, and how many times have I walked over it? It's just, I thought it was too obvious, but no, this is definitely the only candidate in this area, and I've just trekked the whole sort of vicinity. So yeah, this is it. Doesn't look that impressive, but you know, I've wanted to find this for ages. As ancient burial mounds fascinate me. So I'm really chuffed to found the second burial mound. There's the one on the Wildbank summit. Now I found one that's pretty close to it. Yeah, for some people it's just like a bit of a raise in the ground, but if you look into the history behind that, it's actually an ancient burial site. So, you know, these things are important for our culture to understand and appreciate your history. Right, I'm back at the trig point. I'm going to walk back down in a moment. I'll go a different way and get out this wind. I'll just give you a view around me, and then we'll get down. So towards Manchester in the distance, and then all around us, everywhere else is lovely countryside. So wherever you are in the world, I think it's important to have an interest and knowledge of your history and your culture. It's who you are. It's rarely not windy on wildbank. I learnt that very early on doing videos when I first started out, and I didn't have decent mics or anything. I didn't have any mic, in fact, and you just couldn't hear a word I was saying. It was just so we've got some absolutely beautiful views up here. If you ever want a bit of peace and quiet, just get out into a nice green space. So this is without a doubt my favourite walk in the area. Takes you up high to a summit, you get a good view, and on the way back down where I am now, it's really quiet and chilled with beautiful views. It's not just that, it's connected to other areas. If I wanted to, I could walk up to Tintwistle. Then I could go up above Snake Path, or I could go round the waterfalls, or I could walk over to Glossop. So it's all connected. It's a bit of a gateway, really. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all my recent subscribers. Welcome aboard. I really appreciate your subscription to this channel, and to all my subscribers that have been with me for a while now. Cheers guys, it means a lot. Thanks for sticking with me. So it's getting really warm again now. We're getting down off the tops. You wouldn't think it was a warm day when we was up there, but it wasn't that chilly, and a bit of a nice breeze, should we describe it. And I think tonight, I'm going to go out and have a pint for St George's Day. So if you're having a pint, cheers. So thanks for coming along with me today on this little adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe. Really helps grow the channel. And until the next video, don't forget, be different, stay weird and stay free. Bye now.